Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Tammy Jo. I hope you'll stick around and subscribe. So today I have part 3 of my collection declutter, which is going to be cream blush. Thank you so much and enjoy. Okay, so I have my liquid cream blushes all here. Again, I don't expect to declutter a lot out of this, but there's definitely a few that I can see already that I know can go. So we'll start with the palettes. This is the e.l.f. palette. Cream blush palette. It doesn't have, does it? Soft, I guess, is the shade. This is a good little palette. I like it. I do use it, but not a lot. I like the range of shades in here. I like that it has, you know, a peach, a baby doll pink, kind of more of a rosy pink, and then like a nude shade. So this is a good one for travel, I think. Same as the cream bronzer palette from e.l.f. They have a good range and nice and compact for travel. So definitely keeping that. This one is the Indulgence palette from XX Revolution. These are all shimmer blushes. I do use this one, not enough to justify purchasing it, honestly. You know, if I could go back in time, I would pass this up personally. And I like a good, maybe not shimmer blush, but I like a blush with a sheen. So I'm not sure why I don't use that very much, but I just don't. This one is a little sample that I got in Ipsy, and I think if I remember correctly, yeah, I kept it because of the shade. It's a pretty peachy gold, but I never reach for it, so I'm gonna go ahead and declutter that little guy. I'm sure Olivia will like that, my youngest daughter. These are both from Believe Beauty. They're really nice cream blushes. I'm definitely going to keep both of these. I use them all the time, both of them. Love this peachy, it's called Tropical Sunset. It's a nice peachy coral shade. And the other one is called, I believe it's called Doll Face. Get myself a wipe for all these swatches. Yep, Doll Face. I wish they would come out with more shades because I really like the formula of these. And you can't beat the price. I think they're like $4, maybe $5. And I've had them for a while, and I still have a ton in both of them. And I've used them quite a bit. Even though I have a lot of options here, certain ones I use a lot, and those I do. This one I just recently got because I am in the market for good red blush. And this one is from Undone Beauty. I noticed it in Ulta. It's in the shade Blazin'. And it's a nice red. You can see when I just barely rub my finger on it how emollient it is. It gets super shiny. It's a really nice, easy to blend formula. And this is technically, I believe, for lip to cheek palette. So it's not something I would use it for, but I do like it for the cheeks. Okay. Let's see. I have 4 of the NYX Sweet Cheeks. 2, I was sent these Laura Mercier blushes in a Vox box. And then I have 3 of the Milani. And these are all one-offs. These, I absolutely love the NYX Sweet Cheeks Soft Cheek Tint Blush. They are really, really pigmented. I have the shades Showgirl. I'll swatch them as we go. Just keep in mind, these blend out way more sheer than what you see here, but for the sake of time, I'm just gonna give a little swatch. Coralicious is my newest shade. I love it, especially for summer. This was, I believe I bought these 2. I might have bought 3 together. Anyway, the reason I went and bought these in the first place is because of this shade here. And it's called Almost Famous. And it's just straight up orange. I love orange blush. I want to get the Fenty Cheeks Out orange. Come on, camera. Today. Thank you. And the last one is Bombshell. So that's those. The Laura Mercier, I'm a little confused about the name, but I do love the formula. They're called Tinted Moisturizer Blush. I just don't get that from them. They aren't the most hydrating. This one is Coastline. And I have Provence. I actually want to get, there's another shade, I can't remember the name of it right now off the top of my head, but it is more of like a sun-kissed shade. I mixed them a little bit there, but you can see the lighter shade shows up on me, but barely. So out of the 2, I prefer Coastline, but definitely going to keep both for now. Then we have the Milani Cheek Kiss Liquid Blush. And I have Cheeky Coral, Rose Romance, and Nude Flush. Cheeky Coral is, I wish it was more the shade of the packaging here. It's more of like an orange, which I don't mind. It's just, I always forget. When I look at the packaging, I think it's this color. So I grab for it and then it's not that color. So that's a little bit annoying, but I do like it. And I love the formula of these. Rose Romance, probably my most used out of this line. If you see a tiny fly, I apologize. I have my seedlings in here that are getting ready to go in the garden. There he is. And I just had to spray them because these little, I'm not sure what they are, look, just little black flies like gnats. I can't wait to get them out of here and into the garden because I'm over it. But it snowed here recently, so not quite there yet. That's Nude Flush. Then, this one's from Dollface. This is that brand I was talking about that I've started trying some things from at Rite Aid. And this is in the shade Whisper. It's pretty similar to, I would say, to Cheeky Coral, but a little lighter. This one from LA Girl, the Soft Matte Cream Blush, is fairly new. I just recently picked this up from Ulta. And it's in the shade Grace. It's a good everyday shade for me. And I really like the formula of this. It's like a thicker formula. I don't know how to describe it other than that. It's a little bit more matte as well. But it seems to blend without kind of disappearing as easily as some of the, for instance, the Milani ones. I'd say it's more similar to the Laura Mercier ones in that regard. Then there's this NYX Whipped. This is a lip and cheek sort of thing, I believe, as well, in the shade Plush. I never reach for this. It's a piece of plastic. I don't know if it's the shade or what, but I just never reach for it, so I'm gonna let that go. These two, I reach for them, but I think it's the packaging that I don't like, that I'm always nervous about how much is going to come out. But this one in particular, I really like because of the shade. It's unique to my collection. I don't have anything else that quite is the same. So I'm not going to let that go. This one I might, though. I did just use this one recently. It's very, very dark, very pigmented, but it blends out nicely. Because that's a nice summer shade, I think what I'll do is sort of like some of the other stuff, I'll keep it in, and if I don't use it enough, it'll hit the road in the next declutter. And then this one is unique as well. I do like this one a lot because it is the only one so far, well, the only one in a tube at least that I have that is a shimmery sort of shade. And this is the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Cream Blush in Sweet Innocence. Sorry, the last two I didn't say. This one is Alouette Face Paint Lip and Cheek Tint in the shade Blooming Berry. And this one is from Butanique Beauty, and it's the Blush Serum Nourishing Water-Based Cheek and Lip Color in, what are you, Magenta Sky. Anyway, this one is Sweet Innocence, and it's just a really nice sort of, come on camera, peachy pink, but it's got shimmer to it. It's really pretty. Okay, so we have a couple from e.l.f. Actually, that's e.l.f. as well. A couple from She Glam. A couple from Julep. And then these are all different. So, the Julep are pretty unique, both of them. This is a very, very light peach. That one is called Sweet Peach, and these are their cream to powder blush sticks. This one's a maybe. I'm going to sit it off to the side for a minute. The other one is Skip the Brush in Desert Rose, and it's very unique. Definitely hanging on to this one. It's got a sheen to it. It's a nice color, especially blended out. It's a little dark there, but once it's blended out, it's really nice. So I'm not sure about the peach. I might go ahead and declutter that one, but I'm gonna hold off until I'm done with these and make a decision. This e.l.f. one is, what is this called? Sparkling Rose. This is a nice one, especially once it's blended out as well. It's just... But, you know, it's got a lot of glitter in it, and I don't know. I think I have other ones that are similar enough to this shade that I'm ready to go ahead and let this one go. So I'm going to declutter that. I think I might declutter all of the e.l.f. This one is Glistening Peach. Yeah, that one's just not very pretty in my opinion. It's just not, I don't know if I have used it much at all, so that doesn't hurt my feelings to let go of. And this last one is Lilac Petal. I don't know if this is a shimmery blush or if it's technically a highlight. I might keep that one. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that one just because I could see that being really nice as a blush topper, really. Then we've got these two from She Glam. We have Plum Wine and Summer Tangerine. Plum Wine. Oh, and these have brushes. So do the bronzers that I let go of. That one's pretty, but I don't know. Oh, okay, all right. That one fell out. That's not good. This is not something I would really reach for. So I'm gonna let that one go for sure. Plus it's falling apart. I think I'm gonna let this one go too. I don't need it. Then we've got Wet n Wild Makeup Stick Blush in Peach Bums, like beach bums. That's a little bit more of a flattering peach for me. I'll hang on to it just so I've got, you know, a couple of sheeny ones. Then we have this one from Au Naturel in Grapefruit. It's the cream multi-stick. That's really pretty. Again, I don't reach for this, but that's like such a summer shade. I'm gonna give it one more rotation. Then we have, this one is from Kiss and Smink. The Everything in the shade Tulum. Oh, that's another sort of, ooh, I like that. I think I like that better. Decisions. It's not really the same though. Okay. I'm gonna hang on to this for the same reasons. It is different, but also very pretty for summer. I'm gonna go ahead and let go of this peach julep one. The more I look at it, the less appealing it is to me. And then last but not least, out of the sticks, is the Milk Makeup Mini in Work. And this is not going anywhere. I like this a lot. It's a really sort of dewy formula. Great everyday shade. Sort of a dusty rose. I really like it. Let's clean up the hand. Let me know in the comments, are you a cream person? Are you not really into cream products? Have you tried them? Have you not tried them? Are you scared of them? I know they can be scary, but this is another Butanique Beauty, but this is a different formula. This is their Butter Lip and Cheek Balm in Peach Blush. Is that right? Yeah. I like this. I've used this recently. It's a little bit firmer. You have to warm it up a little bit, but it's a very pretty shade. I think it is very much a fitting name for it. It is peach, but it's also blush. It's like a muted peach. Like it. This one from Wander Beauty is the Double Date Lip and Cheek Mini in Rendezvous. It's a pretty shade. Very dewy. I think I might take that one in for my makeup bag. Then we've got a couple of e.l.f. Putty Blush. This one is, it's hard to see the names on these. Tahiti. I don't love the formula of these. I don't know. You can see it's like kind of patchy. And then this one I think is Bora Bora. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. These have like that silicone slip to them, which I don't know. Maybe it makes them easier to... Okay, sorry, my camera overheated. So what I was saying about the e.l.f. blushes is that they have kind of a slip to them, so I feel like they might be easier to blend over powder, but they're not my favorite formula. I'm going to hang on to these a little bit longer, just because I haven't had them too awful long. These I have had, and I just never use them. They're very, very sheer. Very liquidy. They're from Cis Lady. I'm probably saying that wrong. And they say Juicy Liquid Blusher. And I have the shades 02, 03, and 04. There's nothing wrong with them. It's just that I don't need them. I have shades similar to them in formulas that I like better. So I'll let those go. This one is Physicians Formula Organic Wear Dewy Blush Elixir in, what's this one? Apricot Glow. This is a good one. I like it. And it's a good shade too. I love this formula. This one is from YC Collection, and I think I got this in Ipsy. It just says blush. It's a good shade, an everyday shade for me. I like it a lot. So that's staying. This is a little L'Oreal Paris Rouge Signature. It's a good red. This one might go in my next declutter. It's not, I don't know. It doesn't spark joy. And then we have the Fenty and the She Glam. This one is actually more of a highlight. It's technically labeled Clear and Bright Liquid Blush in Diamond Glitter, but as you can see, it's not blush. So I'm going to actually throw this in my liquid highlight area. The rest of these, however, actually, you know what? There's a couple on my display. Let me grab those. I really like this formula as well. And they have tons of colors, as you can see. So I doubt anything else will be going. I love all of these and all of these. So let's clear off some swatches and make some room. All right, I'm just going to quickly go through these before my battery dies or my camera overheats again. First is Float On. This is one of the newer ones to my collection. These are cool because they have the liquid down at the bottom, and then there's the holes, and then it's got a sponge applicator here, so it has that little shaker ball in there, and it soaks up the fluid, and it blends out really nicely. I'm not going to blend these because we'll be here forever. Next one is Taurid. This is one of my favorites. I use it a lot. Nice coral kind of shade. Then we have Hush Hush. More of a nude. Also love the packaging of these. They're so pretty. This one is Orgasm. More of a pink. Another pink is Love Cake. Swatch it up here so you can see the difference. It's got more of a mauve tone to it. Dolce Vita. It's another one I use a lot. Peachy nude. And Luster. More of a light peach. And that is my Sheegrams. Last we have the Cheeks Out Cream Blush from Fenty. I have these 5 so far. I definitely want the orange one. I don't know if there's any more that I want. So Rose Latte. And again, these blend out really nicely. Love the formula. Then we have Daiquiri Dip. This is the red. Crush on Cupid. Strawberry Drip. And Summertime Wine. And there we have it. So for blush, this is what we have decluttered for blush. Cream blush. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's what we have to declutter. I think that's, you know, pretty good. We'll see about the next declutter. Maybe I can narrow it down some more. I don't think these are going to last much longer. I don't think this will last. You know. In fact, let's make it 10 and let that one go now. So, I think, you know, this is a good start. I've got tons of other stuff to declutter, and if you guys like this kind of thing, I will be happy to, yeah, just keep going. I feel good about this, and I can't wait to do more and feel like it's, you know, just things I want to reach for. That's really what I want to get down to. I don't necessarily want to get down to only 5 of this or only 10 of this, you know? I just want to know that if I reach into the drawer, I'm going to be happy to use whatever I grab. And I think because this is my first actual declutter, it's hard. It's probably more difficult than it will be down the road. I'll get used to it, and I'll be able to let go more in the future. So I think this is a good start. I appreciate you guys watching till the end. If you've made it this far, can you please put a waving emoji, a hand emoji in the comments for me so I know I can get an idea of how it's going. Thanks for hanging out with me. Have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks, guys. Bye.